brace, brace. Little brace, did you see? Brace. A little brace in the buckling, and then the external yields, and a little brace. Okay. Watch mine. So when I'm going like this, you see, I'm trying to hold. Or when you boom, that's from me trying to hold. You get it? So then I don't try to hold, and I go like this. You see that? Well, a little hold, and I'm trying to get off. All that is me bracing. And also this me getting out of the way is me bracing. I can't get out of the way, okay? But if you watch the hands, the hands take shapes that do things to your body. They don't keep here and just move out of the way, you see? So you will feel something on this hand as this hand goes dead. You see? You're going to feel the same thing here. You see? It goes dead. But move. You see? You get it? Yes. So when they move, they don't do the same thing. They're doing different things at different times. They don't do the same thing at the same time. Okay? So we're going and shwung, boom. Even if I go this way, I don't have a board that moves, and then I externally push that. They're moving, just like my hands are moving, the tendons moving, my shoulders are moving, the shoulders are moving. Okay, so right now, you're just two-dimensional, it goes off, and then you can kind of push. And then you also have to move a lot. Okay? Whereas right at contact, you already deviate. You see that? Okay. But there's not two arts. Right. So bracing. Keep the basic elements, back foot, quad, a little brace. External yield is ahead of them. Little brace. Pushed out. If we get pushed out, we get disorganized. All that's from bracing. So when he goes to touch, let's rewind a little bit. Right there. Right on the contact, you see? I don't want to wait to there. Okay? Let's say I felt late. Then you move. You see? But the sensitivity is here at the fingertips. As he's going, I'm already deviating. You see? Right at touch, deviating. The back foot is now loaded. Okay? then as I'm deviating, I'm changing the angles, you see? So that I'm not just turning. So as I'm deviating, I'm going up one arm and letting the other one go down. Deviating fine for now with the foot doing that. Can come the other. So this one is my katatori ikyo. Remember? I don't go here. I just go out. Here. You can move, of course. You can move. But your shoulders have to move the tande. Okay? Alright. With him, not just move, right? I'm responding to him. Okay? But all right, let's note something that's different, okay? So it's kind of like, I was telling Tristan today, and it goes back to the shooting lesson. If you're shooting your firearm, you can kind of screw up grip mechanics, trigger press, and it doesn't really show up on the target if you're close to the target, unless your target is tiny, you see. So if we want the bullet hole game, it's gonna show up. So it didn't go through the same hole. That, you know, at 25 yards, if I'm trying to shoot like a 2-inch circle, I didn't hit the 2-inch circle, okay? Because the further you go out, the deviation is maximized the further you are from the target. All the little variations in my grip, my trigger press, my sight picture, my breathing, etc. will manifest. So when we're doing 3-pointers in basketball, in the sport he's playing, we're doing all the things that are making the deviation that is an obvious miss at 3-point. We're doing it at mid-range or on the paint. It's just we're so close that the deviation is not enough to miss, because you can fit like 2.5 to 3.5 basketballs in that hoop. It's gonna go in, okay? The target is big. But the 3-pointer is telling us our elbows out, right? Our support hand pushed. I don't have my ocular stabilization, etc., okay? So same kind of thing here. Your hands don't show the initial clash. Did you see? They don't show the initial clash, but your shoulders do, okay? And what's probably happening is why my technique feels so soft, which you guys are like, that seems optional. Do you know what I mean? But it's not optional. That's showing that I reached neutral yang, which now I have to reach neutral yang, okay? So usually what's happening is it did go in your shoulders, right? So we already had Maya, right? I said pull your lats down. Well, I wouldn't have told you that if your shoulders didn't go up. Your shoulders wouldn't go up if there wasn't the initial clash, you see? And then what you're doing is you move to now you have it. Now you can go down. So it's present, all the deviation, but it's not magnified enough. Do you get that? Okay, so when you move, you have to take that to neutral yang. The issue is that you can do it in all kinds of ways with your arm movement. You could do it with your feet. Do you see? You could. And so the technique is soft, but in the center. Okay? You gotta do it without moving. But my arms are not going to a yang conflict, to neutral yang. They never go into a yang conflict. So the same thing here on my shoulders, not here. That's a contestation. Do you see? And then you came off, and now you're at neutral yang. Okay. You have to find the neutral yang already. Okay, so likewise, like you can move your arms, okay? You can move your shoulders. But you can also range him. So here's his arms, I can tell where he is. You got that? So you don't have to go, whoa, and then off. You're ranging him, you see? You could do that. I want to open that up to you because just like no yang conflict without the deviation of my feet, that's a little tougher. What tends to happen is there it is right there, and then you go. Do you see? Yes. It's a little tougher to stay still and not do it. Just like you can actually walk towards him and not do it. Why is that possible? Because I'm using the arm movements, do you see, to never press into you. All right, so likewise, no foot movements is a little harder, do you see? But you can move with him. You're not leading him, but you know where he's going to be and you're moving. You understand? It's no different than we're fighting. I'm ranging you the whole time. So here we go. You range him. Range, there it is. Range. Okay? Or you get it and you're in your soft. You can move towards him. You can move.